Hi, hello, thank you so much for clicking on this video and welcome to my first update for the Those Eyeshadows project. Today I'm actually collabing with Alexa from Alexa Likes and I'm so excited about it. She's a YouTuber from Montreal and I actually met her through the Those Eyeshadows project, so what better video to collab in than the Those Eyeshadows video. I've been really liking talking to her, getting to know her, following her journey on YouTube and Instagram. I really like her project fan videos and also her Shop My Stash videos. I really like those. She kind of inspired me to start my own, probably in a few days, weeks, who knows? So yeah, I kind of feel like we're kind of similar in certain things, so now I just need to go to Canada and actually meet her in real life. So yeah. So you know what to do. After watching this video, please go watch her video. I know you like it as much as I do, so yeah, don't forget about that. I'll leave her channel on the description and also here on the eye. I think it's on this side, hopefully. Yeah. So now continuing with the video. This month went pretty well. I feel like I didn't hit any pans, but I feel like my progress is going well, like it's going well for the first update. I feel like my color story was this one, a Rose Garden palette, like one of you said, and I really liked it, that now I kind of want to name every single color story that I'm going to have. I feel like that would be a good idea. So this one is going to be the Rose Garden palette. I really like that name. Like, as soon as I read it, I was like, yes. This color story was actually pretty okay, but I tried not using the green as a lower lash line shade because I feel like right away when I looked at all the shades, I was like, yeah, I could use all of them together and the green would be on the lower lash line, but I don't want to hit pan on that green using it that way, so I kind of, like, I did that once, I think, and then I kind of stopped myself and I was like, no, Louisa, you're going to use the green in any other way you want, but you're not going to use it on the lower lash line just because. So yeah, that green doesn't have a lot of uses, but I also am not using it just that way. Only used it that way once. So yeah, let's start. So the first shade comes from the Morphe Ring palette, and that is the shade Rush. And as I said before, I didn't hit pan in any shade, so you're not going to see any pans, but this is the shade that I was working on, this Rush shade, and I feel like you can barely notice any difference. I used this shade 10 times, and I feel like for me to be able to hit pan on this shade, it will take a long time. For now, I'm going to continue using this shade. This is kind of similar to some of the shades in my Panda palette, but for now, I feel like I want to continue to use this shade at least. Like, I can at least use it 10 more times to roll it out, but I really want to hit pan on it, so yeah. The next shade comes from the Revolution Soft Extra Spice palette. As you can see my reflection right here, and the shade that I was using was the shade Romance, this shimmery red shade, and I've been really liking using it. It has a bit of a dip, but it also had a bit of a dip when I rolled it in, so I can't say much about that, but I've been really enjoying using it. I've used it 9 times already. I've been doing pretty much the same look most of the times. I think I might be not close to pan, but I feel like I could hit pan on it in a couple of months. I feel like the dip on this shade is bigger than this one, so I feel like I still have quite a bit of time to work on it, but I'm really liking using it, so I don't really mind having this shade on my rotation, so yeah, I'm super happy about this one. And the third shade is from the Morphe Dark Magic palette, and this is the green shade, the Potion shade. You can probably tell that, like, yeah, it has a bit of a dip, so I did use it. I only used it 4 times, not a lot. But as I said at the beginning, I've been trying to use this shade anyway, but on the lower lash line, because I feel like it would be too easy to hit pan on it if I just focused on it as a lower lash line shade while using all the other shades on my lid and everything else. But I don't want to do that because I feel like this shade is super pretty in other types of way, and I shouldn't only use it on the lower lash line. Today I'm using it and I really like it, so there's no reason for me to only use it on the lower lash line. So I kind of stopped myself from doing that, and I'm not doing that at the moment, so this will take quite a bit for me to hit pan or to have more uses. But yeah, I do want to play around with it in a more creative way than just the normal put it on the lower lash line type of way. So yeah. The next shade is from the W7 Punchy Pink palette, and it is the third shade. So this pink shade, and as you can probably tell, this shade is the one with the biggest difference, and I'm super happy about that. I was kind of counting on it because these two didn't take that long to hit pan on them. Don't really remember how many times, but probably like 20 times, kind of. So this one I've used it 10 times. So if I used it 10 more times during this next month, I will probably have pan on it by the next update, and that would be super amazing because that would mean that I would be able to roll in another shade, and hopefully I can do that. As I said in the intro, I didn't feel like wearing pink eyeshadow throughout this beginning of the year because I was tired of pink eyeshadow because of last year. And what I've been doing is I've been applying this pink shade, and then I go in with the Rush neutral orangey shade to tone down the pink, and that works perfectly fine. So I will continue to do that until I have a pan on this one, because this is kind of an intense pink. If you do want an intense pink, you just have to use this one, but I'm not going for that look. So I'm mixing it with a neutral brownie shade to tone it down a little bit, and I'm really enjoying using it that way. So yeah. And the next and final shade is from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and it is the shade Obsessed. So it is this shimmery shade right here. I've been really liking using it, but because I have that romance shimmery red shade, I haven't been using this one as much as a lid shade. I did use it in a look with the green shade, like all over the lid. I liked the look, but it wasn't my favorite. This one I've used it 12 times, so that is a good number, I feel like. But at the same time, because I'm using it in such low quantities, it will take forever to hit pan on it. So yeah, I've been using it on an inner corner, for example, and then I top it off with another highlighter from my Panda palette. I've been using it, for example, on the inner parts of the lid or in the inner part of the lower lash line to then go into the red shade. So I like using it that way, but I feel like when I have the red out of the picture, I will probably use this one a bit more as a lid shade because I feel like it would look beautiful, but I haven't been doing it that way. So yeah, I've been liking using the red a bit too much probably. It has been a good shade actually. So yeah, these were all the 5 shades that I've been using. I've been really liking using these 5 shades. Of course, the green one I didn't use as much as all the other ones, but I really like it as well, as you can see. But yeah, it's just a different type of shade, and as I said before, I don't want to focus on it just to hit pan on it and use it in whatever way. I want to use it in different types of ways like it deserves. So yeah. These videos where I don't roll in anything in, it's kind of, they're not sad, but it's kind of like I really like rolling in different shades, so I kind of feel like that is missing. But yeah, hopefully next month I will have this shade out of the project, so I will be rolling in one new shade probably next month. I really hope so because if I don't, that will be kind of boring probably, but yeah, I do feel like I can hit pan on this shade quite fast. So yeah, this was the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget and go watch Alexa's video. I promise you won't regret it. And if you came from Alexa's video, thank you so much for clicking on my video and actually watching it and giving it a try. Hope this wasn't boring. Yeah, I really hope this was not boring. But yeah, if you don't want to miss any of my updates, please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!